Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a long time, a hot minute, but I hope you guys are having an awesome 2023. I know that, I haven't been posting a lot of videos and I haven't been very active on my Instagram and also on YouTube and even my TikTok, which is fairly new to me, but I want to take this time to tell you guys that I plan to be more consistent this year with everything that I do, and as a result, even in times when I don't feel that well, if I don't feel like I want to do it, or I'm not in that mood, I'm going to push myself, because that is not how you achieve results, and that's not how I want to continue to live my life. You know what I'm saying? I want to be consistent in every area, and that is why today I'm coming on here just to catch up with you guys, and also to film a little look. It's not gonna be anything crazy. I don't have any new products, but I do have some new ideas, and I hope you guys are ready for them as much as I am ready to share them with you. So yeah, just look out for more videos, and hold me accountable. I want to be more consistent on here, at least 2 videos every week, and I want to switch it up a bit. I don't want to only do makeup, but I'm going to try to incorporate more fashion videos as well, because I think you guys would love to see a little bit more of my style in terms of fashion. Excuse me. And also, I know you guys want to see new and exciting things, so I will be working on that as well. And yeah, so I hope you do enjoy this video. It's gonna be something simple just to kick off the new year. As I said, nothing crazy, and please, you guys, bear with me. I am under the weather. I am currently trying to get rid of the flu, so I'm just pushing myself here, and don't mind the background, crazy looking, but you know what I mean. For those who are new, welcome, and for those who are coming back, I'm so happy that you guys are still here rocking with me. Of course, you can go ahead and follow all my socials at Lancelot George Beauty. That's where I post my beauty looks. Let's jump straight into the video. Alright, you guys, so firstly we are going to clean up the brows, and I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in Tan Deep Sand and the Morphe Filter Effect Concealer in Medium 10. I mixed those two together for the eyelid color, just to make sure that I have a clean canvas to work with when I go in with eyeshadow. I'm currently blending it out with my fluffy eyeshadow brush from BH Cosmetics. I don't remember the number, but it is a fluffy eyeshadow brush from BH Cosmetics. And now I'm just mattifying that, or setting that concealer with my Laura Mercier powder using a fluffy eyeshadow brush from Sonia Kashuk. So for eyeshadow, I'm going in with the NARS Extreme Effect eyeshadow palette, and I'm taking like a purpley shade. It's like a purpley mauvey kind of shade, and I'm just running that into the crease and also on the outer corners of the eyes. And I'm using a very fluffy, flexible eyeshadow brush. I'm just going in windshield wiper motions so that this can be very blown out and soft as well. As mentioned, I'm not going hard on the eyeshadow per se. I'm just trying to keep everything light and simple. So I'm just blending that out to, the desired effect that I want. I want a blown out look. So I was just using a fluffy eyeshadow brush to achieve this look. Whenever you want a blown out look, I would say go for your fluffiest eyeshadow brush. Now I'm taking a deeper, like a burnt orangey kind of shade, and I'm just going in to the crease with that. I'm using a smaller fluffy brush though from BH Cosmetics, just like the one I used to blend out the concealer earlier. Yeah, I'm just going into the outer corner and into the crease. Now I'm using like a shimmer purple shade, and when I tell you I love purple eyeshadow, I love purple shimmers on the eyes. Purple eyeshadow is like dope. So I'm taking a purple shimmer and I'm just using my fingers to pat that on. Your fingers are your best friends. Remember that. Now I'm stepping away from eyeshadow and I'm just gonna go in with primer. I'm using the MAC Refined Zone and also the Milk Hydrogrip primer. I love these two together. The MAC, it smooths out the pores and the fine lines, and also it mattifies a little bit, and the Milk, it just helps the foundation to grip. Here I have my foundation and concealer. I kind of messed up, you guys, because I don't know, it was just not blending out right. I don't know what I did. It was just getting patchy. As I tell you, the room was hot, and whenever I sweat, or whenever you sweat, you cannot apply foundation or creams or anything because it's just gonna get patchy. I tried to use my MAC Fix Plus to see if that would help to fix it. And trust me, it turned into a disaster. But hey, I was not giving up. I kept going, I wiped it off, and now I'm back using my MAC Studio Fix foundation in the shades NW45 and NC45. Mix those two shades because the NW45 is a little bit too dark for me right now. It is like my summer shade, and it's a little bit, has a little bit of red. I can get away with a little bit of red, but I needed to balance that out with some yellow, so I mixed in the NC45, which is much on a cooler yellow tone. So that's what I'm using for foundation, and I'm just buffing that out with it's not a dual fiber foundation brush, but it's like, it feels like it. It has longer bristles and shorter ones. And yeah, it's from Sonia Kashuk. So you should also check out her brushes as well. And now I'm going in with concealer. I'm going back in with that Tarte Shape Tape concealer. And I'm just blending that out now with a fluffy eyeshadow brush from BH Cosmetics, the same brush that I used to blend out the concealer on the eyes. I'm just going in with like circular patting motions, and I'm not pressing too hard. I'm using a light hand. I know the video may make it seem as if I'm pressing hard, but I'm not. I'm using a very light hand because I still want that. I don't want the brush to soak up all that product. So I'm just using a light hand with the concealer because I still want to have that product on the skin for coverage. Now I'm just going over that with like the edges with the foundation brush. Of course, remember, blending is your friend. Blending is very important when it comes to makeup application, especially cream and liquid products. So now I'm just going in with the Morphe Filter Effect concealer. And this, I'm just gonna use it to brighten up the under eyes because lately I've been seeing, like, I've been tired, you guys. I've been just working, and I'll get a little bit more into that. I've been working a lot of like late shifts, and I have just been having a little bit of trouble sleeping. So my eyes look a little bit tired, and like, I'm starting to see just like that puffiness or darkness around the eyes, and I'm trying to work on it. But for now, makeup will do the trick. Makeup will, you know, cover and conceal. So that's what I'm doing. Now I'm taking my Sephora Bright Future Concealer, and this is in the shade Chocolate Soufflé. You know, I love this concealer for contouring and for bronzing up the skin. So that's what I'm doing. I know it looks a little bit crazy right now, but I'm telling you, trust the process. It's all gonna come together. I know things look like, wow, I have a lot of makeup on and it just looks like, damn, this contour is like, even the nose. Well, I'm gonna tell you guys that I've been sipping this video quite a lot, but you know what? It's important for you guys to see that we as makeup artists and as YouTubers, we're not perfectionists. We're not perfect. We try to be perfectionists, but we're not perfect. We do mess up. But let me tell you something with makeup. With makeup, you can always remove it. You can always fix it. There is always a fixer to any mistake that you make. There is always a solution to any mistake or any problem that you may run into when you're doing your makeup. And you will see that later on in the video where I corrected, like, for example, the nose. The nose was a little bit, I went in too hard with the concealer on the nose, but you'll see where I take my Mercier powder and I'm just gonna pat it all over everything. So if you have a translucent powder and you have gone in with too much foundation or too much contour, or too much of powders or anything, your contour is a little bit too dark, or you just go over with some translucent powder or your all over face powder, and that should tie or bring back everything to a normal looking application. So right now I'm going back to the eyes and I am just running some off that. I think it's a deeper orange shade. Remember, I always say whatever you do on top, you want to do on the lower lash line as well. We want to mirror the top lash line with the lower lash line. So I'm just running that orangey shade with a small shadow brush from BH Cosmetics, and now I'm taking a fluffier brush from BH Cosmetics, a little bit bigger, and I'm running the purple shade that I first started out with on the eyes. And I'm just going underneath the lower lash line. That's gonna help to buff out and blend that first shade that we applied, the orangey shade underneath the lower lash line. I like a really blown out smoky eye, and because I have like finer lines and stuff like my eye under my under eyes, I tend to go a little bit harder underneath my lower lash line because it helps with concealing the issues that I have there. And yeah, I'm retouching the shimmer on my eyes. And guys, yes, sometimes we lose the pigments while we apply our powders and or creams and liquids. We can lose the pigments on our eyes. So that's what I'm trying to show you guys, that you have to sometimes go back in and retouch the eyes and pick up where you left off. Now I'm applying my lashes. These lashes are from Lily Lashes. It's a full Complexion. I believe this is in the style Randi. And I'm just popping that on with my eyelash applicator there. I got that one from Ulta. So if you want a good eyelash applicator, go check that one out. They have it at Ulta. I think it's like $10. So yeah. Now I'm just taking, my MAC Extended Play Mascara. I'm taking my MAC Extended Play Mascara. I'm just going in, just vamping up those lower lashes. I love mascara on the lower lashes. A lot of people say it makes you look older, but I don't care. I really like the look. I like to see when my lashes pop, especially the bottom lash line. And now I am using my MAC Studio Fix powder to bronze up the skin and to add a little bit more color and coverage to the outer part of the face. And now I'm going all over the face with my Sephora Microsmooth powder, and that is in the shade Mahogany. Oh my God, this video is moving really fast. Yes, now I'm just baking. I'm baking the under eyes, and of course that's for brightness and to add a little bit more coverage and smoothness to the skin. My skin is not in the best condition right now, but I'm working on it, you guys. I am truly working on it. I'm going back over with the brows, retouching the brows. I'm using, I think that is my NYX Precision pencil. I don't remember the shade. It's probably like, I don't remember the shade, but the products I use will be listed down in the description box below. My eyebrows got messed up, you guys. I went to a new barber, and I knew I shouldn't have have him touch my brows, but anyways, I was going to an event, and I wanted my brows to look good, but obviously he messed them up, so I'm kind of struggling with that. I don't like to put a lot of product in my brows, so my brows look a little bit off, but hey, we'll make it work. It's not the end of the world. And of course, I'm going over again with my Sephora Microsmooth powder to dust away all that bake and to just tie everything together. And I'm using a huge fluffy brush from Japanesque. They also have good brushes, and you can find them in Marshalls and TJ Maxx. You don't have to go to the website. You can just pick them up in Marshalls and TJ Maxx for half the price. Now I'm just spraying down the face with my NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray. And I think I'm also gonna go over top with some of my MAC Studio Fix or MAC Fix Plus MAC Fix Plus Finish Spray or Fix and Spray. Yes, so that's what I'm using to kind of fix and set the makeup and make sure that it doesn't look powdery. I don't mind a powdery look because I have oily skin, but for video purposes, I'll just, I always try to spray my face down most times. So yeah, now we're moving on to the lips, and I am taking my NYX Retractable Lip Liner, and this is in the shade Cocoa, and I'm just taking that all over the lips basically. And I kind of blended out with my fingers. I know you didn't see that part in the video, but I blended it out and kind of smudged it out with my finger. And now I'm applying my Sephora Gloss Bomb in the shade Model Citizen, a little bit purple. And I'm also gonna go over that. I think in the center, I'm gonna take the Sephora Gloss Bomb and Soulmate, and I'm just taking that into the center. That's gonna like give you that ombre effect. And now I'm going in the center again with my Kiss Mirror Shine Lip Gloss in Clear. And that's gonna do the pout, you guys. I'm just gonna touch up a little bit with the Dior. I'm gonna go ahead and apply some shimmer to the skin, to the high points of my face using the Dior Backstage highlighter. And I'm just using a light hand. I'm barely touching the skin. Like, I don't really like a lot of shimmer. I don't really like to use highlight because I'm shiny. But of course, for video purposes, I will definitely do it. Sometimes I do if I'm in the mood, but I'm shiny, so I don't go hard with highlighters or any form of like shimmers on like the skin because I'm oily. But this one is a good one. It gives you a nice glow. I got it from a friend of mine and I am like overjoyed. I'm very happy that because it's something that I was eyeing for a while, and it's great, especially like if you don't want that stark highlight, you just want a nice little glow. It is amazing, and it just looks natural, look like you're lit from within, and it just purrs. And now I'm just touching up the pout with a little bit of that Dior. Yeah, so you know, thank you guys so much for watching. Let's get into some slow-mo. Of course, please make sure you go ahead and give this video a like, subscribe, and also become a part of the beauty gang. Also follow my socials at Lancelot George Beauty on every platform. Until next time, enjoy yourselves, have a happy new year, and also look out for many more videos. Bye-bye.